Welcome back guys. So Valve has finally released a new Windows APU driver for Steam Deck. It is updated as of November 17, 2023. This update was long overdue as the last Windows APU driver was almost 7 months old. The company is literally on a roll. Just yesterday they had released the stable build of SteamOS version 3.5 and today they released the latest Windows APU driver. I own the LCD variant of Steam Deck, so in order to download the Windows APU driver, just click on this link, download here. If you own the OLED variant of Steam Deck, click on this link to download the Windows APU driver. I have already downloaded it. Once the download is complete, open File Explorer, go to Downloads. There's the file. It's an archive file. Windows 11 can open it by default without having to use any third-party software. Now before installing the new driver, I'll just show you the version and date of the current driver. That's almost 7 months old now. Click on the Windows icon here and type DXDIAG. This is the diagnostic tool that you need to open. It's already running in the background. There it is. Just click on the display bar here, the tab. Yeah, so this is the version of the driver. Let me just zoom in. I hope the text is visible. Version is 31.0.14033.2008 and the date is 27 February 2023. Go back to the downloads directory. Open the archive file that we just downloaded. Right click on the folder. Click on copy. And just open any directory on your PC. I'll open the downloads directory. Right click in the empty space. Click on paste. Extracting the folder. It has been extracted. Open the folder. Then you need to open this folder. Its name starts with GFX driver. Double click. Then you need to execute this setup.exe file. Double click. Wait for the setup window to pop up. Yeah, there it is. There you go. Our GPU got detected. Adrenaline version 23.10.20.21 install upgrade. Let me just expand the additional options setting. Full install directory. Factory reset. Make sure it's not checked. Otherwise you'll end up resetting your Windows PC. Click on install. Wait for the installation to complete. During the installation process, your display can flicker. Don't worry, it's normal. Flickering is going on. And display is back. Happens when you are updating the GPU drivers. Installation is complete. Took about a minute. So now we just need to restart our PC. Click on restart here. Apply the changes. Deck restarted. Launch DirectX diagnostic tool. This is the version of this new driver 31.0.21020.1014 dated 6 September 2023. Not the latest driver. Now I'll be running these games on Steam Deck using both Windows 11 and SteamOS. The idea is to compare the gaming performance of these two platforms to see whether there is any difference between them. I think this is the best time to conduct this test as Steam Deck just received the latest drivers for both of these platforms. I'll kick things off with Resident Evil 4 Remake running on Windows 11. In the background, RTSS and Steam Deck tools are running. I have set the UMA buffer size to 4GB, virtual memory size to 16GB. All of the games have been installed on an SSD SK Hynix BC711. I'll be using the same settings on both of the platforms. We'll be playing through the exact same sequence. Steam Deck tools performance overlay, refresh rate and FPS limit set to 60. In-game settings, 800p resolution preset set to balance. Cinematics resolution set to full HD. FSR2 enabled. Set to balance, that's it. Scroll down. This is the balance preset. I haven't changed any setting from here. And that's it. I'll start the opening sequence. We'll be fighting against the village horde. Game started. There's Leon. We are getting around 35 FPS. So you can see game is consuming almost 4GB of VRAM. On Windows platform, we cannot allocate more than 4GB of physical memory to the GPU. This is a big limitation. If I'm not wrong, SteamOS can allocate up to 8GB of physical memory to the GPU. Okay, I'll jump into the action. Start shooting the villager. FPS dropped down to 31, not bad. and got back there. It's break free. We'll be running around here. I'll let the area get populated. It will stress the processor. That was close. (31 to 32 FPS). He punched me. FPS, 29 FPS, Dr. Salvador is there. Yeah, here FPS dropped down to 27. It is very demanding on the GPU. Got stabbed there. Use the first aid spray. I'm just waiting for Dr. Salvador to appear. He's here somewhere. There he is with that chainsaw. So 27 to 32 FPS. And now I'll be running this game on SteamOS. My Steam Deck is running on SteamOS version 3.5.5. Game info section for Resident Evil 4 using Proton compatibility layer version 8.0-4. VKD3D translation layer will be used to translate Direct3D12 API calls to Vulkan. Performance tab, overlay level set to 2. Frame rate limit set to 60. I'll enable alert tearing setting to disable SteamOS VSync as I'll be using the in-game VSync. That's it. Options. Graphics. 800p resolution. Balance preset. VSync enable cinematic resolution set to Full HD. FSR2 enabled. Balance preset. That's it. Stick with the balance preset. Start the same sequence. Here there's Leon heading to Village Square. We're getting around 40 FPS here. Hitting the GPU bottleneck. Engage in combat. They burned the cop alive. 32 FPS. Game feels smoother on SteamOS and Windows 11. FPS is not going down below 30. The lowest value that I have seen is 31. 30. 29 FPS है. Lot of non-playable characters on the screen. You surrounded me, grabbed me. Use my knife. FPS dropped down to 27 there for about a second. I think it was due to the Alta, the fire effect. Performance was quite close on both Windows 11 and SteamOS in this game, but if you ask me, overall performance was better on SteamOS. The smoothness. I'll be testing the next game. Now I'll be running Dead Space Remake on Windows 11. We are in the menu here. Game is running very slowly, like 16 FPS. Not sure what's going on. Video options: 800p resolution, in-game VSync enabled. FSR to enable, I've set it to performance using the low preset. That's it. Yeah, there's Isaac. We have just arrived at USG Ishimura spacecraft to repair it. Follow my teammates. Getting around 30 FPS. Some frame pacing issues. Game is very demanding on the GPU.
Standard procedure mistakes. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
25 FPS.
Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chad. You gotta see her one piece.
Johnson, I just
27 to 30
You're
FPS
off
now.
by the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
Game is consuming almost 4 GB of VRAM. Yeah, 25 FPS.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
At least we didn't take out the sun.
FPS dropped down below 30 whenever I look back, like this. Here you go. Lot of hitching is present.
May as well get signed in.
Massive FPS drop there. FPS dropped down to 30. I beg your pardon, dropped down from 34 to 24. Not impressed by the game's performance on Windows 11. Oh my god, 16 FPS. I'll be running it on SteamOS now. For this game, I'll be using Proton Compatibility Lab version 8.0-4. Performance tab. Overlay level set to 2. Framerate limit set to 60. Allow tearing setting enabled. That's it. In-game settings. Video options. 800p resolution. In-game VSync enabled. Film grain and motion blur disabled. FSR2 set to performance. Low preset. Loaded the same opening sequence. There's Isaac. Okay, so we are getting around 31 to 35 FPS. Not observing any frame pacing issue. 40 FPS here.
Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chad. You gotta
32 FPS. I'll just quickly look behind.
You're off by the first round.
FPS did not drop down to 25.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
It's not going below 30. That's very impressive.
Isaac, guess we better go.
SteamOS clearly runs this game better than Windows 11.
At least we didn't take out the sun.
Audio is not stuttering.
Let's
32 FPS.
get this done, Isaac.
Here FPS was very variable on Windows 11. 32 FPS. This effect caused the performance slowdown. 50 FPS on SteamOS. Now I'll be running Elden Ring on Windows 11. For this game, need to enable one setting. Just right click on it. Go to manage. Click on browse local files. Its install directory will get opened up. There you go. Find the game's exe file. There it is. Right click on it. Click on properties. Click on compatibility tab. Check the setting, disable full screen optimization. Apply. OK. Start the game. In-game settings 800p resolution. Using the high preset. Start the game. Just like the previous two games, this game also uses Direct3D 12 API. I'm going to rate this banded cam. Here we are getting around 28 FPS, hitting the GPU bottleneck. Frame pacing issue. High preset is a bit too much. Alert everyone, gate front runs 26 to 30 FPS. Yeah, they know I'm here. The FPS they dropped down to 23. That's why I was trying to execute that move. So 23 to 30 FPS. Now I'll be running this game on SteamOS. On SteamOS, game info section using G-Proton version 8-23 as the compatibility layer. Performance tab, overlay level set to 2, frame rate limit set to 60. All auto-tearing setting enabled, that's it. In-game settings, 800p resolution, high preset, that's it. Load the same sequence I am at gate front runes, and here FPS is around 30. Okay, so these people don't know that I am here attacking this guy. I'll alert everyone. There you go. Using this ability, FPS dropped down to 24 on Windows 11. When I use this ability, FPS dropped down to 23. Everyone has ganged up on me. Still we are getting around 30 FPS. Oh no, I'm low on HP. Now I'll be running Spiderman Remastered on Windows 11. In-game settings, 800p resolution, VSync enabled, FSR 2.1 enabled, set to balance preset, sharpness level set to 3. Using the medium preset, that's it. Start the game. There's Spidey. I'll be swinging around the city, close to the road, experiencing the traffic. Okay, here we are getting around 46 to 50 FPS. Not bad. Getting the GPU bottleneck. FPS they dropped down to around 42, 38. Out of non-playable characters.
Sorry.
35 FPS. So 35 to 50 FPS. Now I'll be running the game on SteamOS using Proton compatibility layer version 8.0-4. Performance tab, overlay level set to 2, allow tearing setting enabled, frame rate limit set to 60, that's it. Display settings, 800p resolution, in-game VSync enabled, FSR 2.1 set to balance. Graphics setting using the medium preset. Start the game. Yeah, there's Spidey. Swing around the city. Okay, here we are getting around 45 to 51 FPS. Let's see if the FPS drops down below 40. Here's the traffic. 38 FPS. Quite similar performance on both SteamOS and Windows in this game. It's a bit difficult for me to give the win to any one platform. I'll call it a tie. 55 FPS here. Empty area. There's some crowd here. Yeah, 43 FPS. I'll call it a tie. So based on my testing of these 4 AAA Windows games, I can definitely say that SteamOS is not slower than Windows 11. In some cases it even outperformed it, and this is when Steam Deck is running on the latest drivers for both of these platforms. It's a shame that some popular online multiplayer games are still not compatible with SteamOS due to their anti-cheat software requirements. Xbox Game Pass games still can't be run on SteamOS. I myself use Windows 11 to get the job done. I'll end the video here guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.